guys, I'm Layla. Welcome to Raid Lore Stories. Today's lore story is going to be for Sulfuryion. We also affectionately call him Charmander on Twitch because why not? He looks amazing. What a really, really cool champ. Guys, drop me a comment down below if you actually have him yet. He looks so cool. I'm really excited that Raid added a champion like this, and I really hope you guys enjoy his lore story. During the terrible events known to history as the Sin of Dragons, legions of Dragonkin marched into Anathrad to subjugate Siroth himself to their will. They were annihilated. Barely a fraction of the army survived, among their number a warrior called Ignator, who was so overawed by the power of the Shadow God and his demon hosts. He was certain that the only way mortals could ever see Siroth's power wielded in their favor was to join him. The Sin of Dragons heralded the fall of the Dragonkin Empire, and Ignator wanted nothing more than to not just restore the Empire, but make it greater than it had ever been. He and a band of allies made a home in the Deadlands, studying and worshipping Siroth in isolation, hoping their god would come to them. He never did, and centuries passed. The descendants of Ignator and his fellows lived on, the ways of their cult becoming increasingly mysterious even to them. Sulfuryion changed everything. Hatched from Ignator's direct lineage, Sulfuryion was strong of arm, hard of scale, and keen of mind. He quickly outgrew the backward clan that was the remainder of Ignator's legacy, choosing to depart on a quest for further enlightenment. With little knowledge of what Demon Spawn, Anathrad, Siroth, and the Portal were, he set out to learn, and with that knowledge do more for his cult than any ever had. After a decade of wandering, speaking with the wise women of Nomad Clads, orc shamans, and hermit wizards, Sulfuryion heard of a being known as Rorkar the Outcast, a real demon spawn. Following the guidance of merchants and wanderers, he found the creature and told it everything. Rorkar laughed mightily at what it heard, yet did not deny the truth of any of it. For the amusement alone, Rorkar agreed, showing him an old hidden portal to Anathrad and promised the lizard man that only death lay within. If somehow Furion survived, he would repay Rorkar then. They traveled to the ruins of Castle Morlar at the edge of the Stormwind Waste, and there Rorkar fulfilled his word. Trembling with excitement and terror, Sulfuryion stepped through the portal. Anathrad was barely less deadly than Rorkar claimed. Sulfuryion wrestled the great demon serpent Slethar, solved the riddles of the Nine Horns, and, after defeating the demon spawn Kha'Zix, was judged worthy of an audience with the Shadow God. Siroth was vaguely amused that the descendant of the Dragonkin had sought him out, and his hubris was stoked by the fact that a spawn of the very empire he had destroyed was now entreating him for the opportunity to become his servant. Siroth accepted and made Sulfuryion a demon spawn. Triumphant, Sulfuryion, wreathed in fire and shadow, returned to his old clan to preach them of his success, and he was hailed as Siroth's herald and a demigod. Some among the clan wished to follow him into Anathrad and receive Siroth's boon for themselves, but Sulfuryion refused to show them the portal, claiming he was the chosen one, and that the rest of the clan had not yet proven themselves worthy. In truth, he did not wish to share his powers, and he had further plans to use it. He wanted to dawn a new age of Dragonkin dominance and wished to rule as a new Dragon Emperor in service to Siroth. Sulfuryion ordered his clan to set out to unify the lizard men. He declared that he was the descendant of the last Dragon Empire and that he had been ordained to recreate the Dragonkin Empire. And Sulfuryion defeated and subjugated any clan that refused to join his. It was his vision, he claimed, that the lizard men would first come together and then have their revenge on the demon spawn by becoming demon spawn themselves. By securing immortality, they would have the strength to vanquish these ancient creatures and put lizardmen immediately below the Shadow God. To prove themselves worthy, they would first conquer Tolarian Siroth's name under Sulfuryon's direction. Sulfurion's clan of dark lizardmen is treated with fear and suspicion by some among their kind, but with reverence by others. There is no doubt that the blessings of Siroth are strong, for Sulfuryion himself possesses deadly intelligence and a fiery charisma. In combat, he is akin to a force of nature, his mane blazing with hellfire, his black and red scales glittering and seemingly impervious to any sword, spear, or axe. With predatory speed and demon-imbued strength, he cuts down any foe who dares challenge him with his bone sword, and those who withstand it soon fall prey to his razor-edged fangs and talons. Whether he will one day truly recreate a dark mirror of the Dragon Age Empire, or whether he is simply another pawn in one of Siroth's many games, remains to be seen. All right, guys, I gotta say, this was a cool story. I like what they did. So basically, he's a demon spawn, right? He's part of this lizard man clan. I think it's very interesting that they called it kind of a cult, right? So he ends up seeking out Siroth, and this is why he's glowing and why he looks like magma and why he looks the way that he does. He's basically a demon lizard. I think that's just so cool what they did with him. Guys, drop some comments down below what you think for Sulfuryion, also known as Charmander, and thank you so much for watching.